Before the outbreak of World War I, and even until the United States officially entered the war, the gender roles were strictly defined. Most women were expected to focus on domestic tasks, such as cooking and nurturing the children. However, since the beginning of World War I, the gender roles have changed. In America, like most other countries have been, men have dominated the labor force for a long time. As the United States declared to enter the war, tens of thousands of men had to join the military to fight. Therefore, women took over the jobs once occupied by men. Their wages increased and they worked for themselves. The war gave women a taste of freedom. Even when the war ended, many young men did not return, leaving women without enough men to marry. With the impression of the war that life is short and could end at any time, women decided to do what they wanted to do with their lives. This eventually resulted in the changing roles of women after the war ended. In this video, we will focus on flappers, the women of the Roaring Twenties. Flappers were women in the 1920s, known for their freedom in lifestyle and fashion. Rejecting the traditional roles of women, they enjoyed lifestyles that were perceived to be dangerous and immoral for women at that time. Flappers wore short skirts, enjoyed drinking, listened to jazz, smoked, and danced with men. Women perceived the rise of flappers as the beginning of their freedom. Free from the societal expectations, flappers viewed themselves as women seeking genuine joy in their lives like men. However, there were also negative perspectives towards the flappers. Most people in the society, mostly men, regarded women having more rights and education as ruinous for the society. G. Stanley Hall, an American psychologist of that time, said, "Without womanly ideals, the female character is threatened with disintegration." Others criticized the behaviors of the young women who stayed out all night dancing and drinking, pointing out the fact that America at that time was in prohibition. Many critics perceived these women as fools or thoughtless. Considered as the first generation of independent American women, flappers are the symbol of freedom. Through their appearance and behavior, they challenged the conventional gender roles and sought to blend the line between sexes. Primarily, the rise of flappers rejected the idea that women must remain chaste, pure, and demure through temperance and abstinence. Flappers are fundamentally new women who fought for independence, equality in marriage and wages, and even political participation. The idea of flappers connects to that of modern feminism. Even today, many women attempt to redefine what is ladylike by cutting their hair short, showing the hair on their legs, or not wearing makeup. These actions to break the conventional idea of a feminine trait resemble the flappers' alcohol consumption and sex life, which were also to break the traditional image of women.